The Cold Case of the Crypto King, a NEXION Documentary. Chapter 1. The Rise of the Crypto King. This is NEXION, where we uncover the mysteries the world forgets to question. And tonight, we dive into one of the most haunting enigmas of the digital age, a story of ambition, betrayal, and a fortune lost forever in the encrypted shadows of the blockchain. This is the cold case of the Crypto King. When cryptocurrencies exploded in the early 2010s, a new kind of wealth was born, invisible, decentralized, and dangerously addictive. Among those who rose with this tide was a young Canadian entrepreneur named Gerald Cotten, the founder of QuadrigaCX, once the largest cryptocurrency exchange in Canada. He was charming, brilliant, and almost too good to be true. By his late 20s, Cotten had become known as the Crypto King, a symbol of success in a world that was rewriting the rules of money itself. Investors trusted him completely. People poured in their savings, hoping to ride the crypto wave to a new life. And for a while, everything worked. QuadrigaCX was fast, reliable, and profitable, until it wasn't. Chapter 2. The Sudden Death in India. In late 2018, everything changed. Gerald Cotten announced he was taking a trip to India with his new wife, Jennifer Robertson, a honeymoon, and a chance to open an orphanage. But within days of landing, tragedy struck. According to official reports, Cotten fell ill with complications from Crohn's disease and died suddenly in a hospital in Jaipur. He was only 30 years old. His death shocked everyone. But the real nightmare began when Quadriga's employees tried to access company funds, because Gerald Cotten was the only one who had the passwords to cold wallets holding over $190 million in customer assets. Chapter 3. The Vanishing Fortune. Suddenly, thousands of investors couldn't access their money. Emails bounced, withdrawals froze, and panic spread across the internet. When the company announced Gerald's death, most people refused to believe it. How could a man who had built a tech empire from scratch and controlled millions in crypto die without leaving a single backup plan? The more they looked, the stranger it got. Investigators discovered that many of the cold wallets, the secure offline crypto vaults Cotten claimed to use, were completely empty. No funds, no activity. Nothing. It looked as if the money had vanished long before his death. Forensic blockchain analysts traced the missing crypto and found that funds had been quietly moved to personal accounts and other exchanges, some tied directly to Cotten himself. What had started as a tragic story of a young entrepreneur's death was now looking more like the setup for a digital ghost story or the perfect crime. Chapter 4. The theories begin. Rumors began to swirl online. Had Gerald Cotten really died in India? Or had he staged his own death to escape with the fortune? Reddit threads exploded with conspiracy theories. Some users pointed out inconsistencies in his death certificate. Others claimed that his coffin was sealed too quickly, and that no one, not even close friends, had seen the body. Even the hospital records were confusing. His name was spelled differently in some forms, and the timing of his treatment didn't match the travel logs. The more people searched, the more it seemed like the truth was intentionally hidden, encrypted, just like his missing fortune. Chapter 5. The investigation deepens. As months passed, the mystery deepened. QuadrigaCX went bankrupt. Thousands of users, from everyday investors to millionaires, lost everything. Court filings revealed shocking details. Gerald had been moving funds between fake accounts under aliases, essentially trading with himself to create the illusion of activity. He was the house and the player at the same time, a digital magician running a one-man casino. Yet somehow, people still wanted to believe in him, because if Gerald Cotten was alive somewhere, then maybe their money wasn't gone, just hidden. Meanwhile, Jennifer Robertson, his widow, insisted she knew nothing about her husband's secret dealings. Investigators seized her assets, combed through her emails, and even requested exhumation of Cotten's body to confirm his identity. But India never allowed it. The grave remained closed, and the truth stayed buried. Chapter 6. The Man, the Myth, the Code. For many, Gerald Cotten became a symbol, a modern myth of how digital wealth could twist the human soul. He had built a kingdom out of trust and technology, and then, just like that, vanished into the ether. Some say he was a genius undone by greed. Others believe he's still alive, somewhere in the world, living under a new name, watching the market he once ruled. And yet, beyond all the speculation, one fact remains unshakable. $190 million in cryptocurrency is still missing. The wallets remain silent. The keys remain lost. And the code that once defined Gerald Cotten's empire now guards his greatest secret. Chapter 7. The Legacy of a Digital Ghost. Maybe the truth died with him in that hospital room in Jaipur, or maybe it's still encrypted in a blockchain somewhere, waiting for the right eyes to find it. In the end, perhaps that's what makes the story of the Crypto King so haunting. It's not about death or deception, but about the fragile trust we place in invisible systems, and the people who promise to control them. This was the cold case of the Crypto King, a NEXION documentary. If mysteries like this fascinate you, make sure you subscribe to NEXION, because our next investigation dives even deeper into the secrets hidden within the digital world.